Hey guys, it's your Gothic Queen back here with another video. I'm doing part 2, getting more in-depth detailed about what happened to me going into the days of giving birth. I'm also going to be talking about the hospital, midwife, and everything I had to go through. Everything that I had to go through that I remember when I had to give birth. Okay, ow. Hurt me. Why?
Funny bone?
No, my knee. Okay, so before I damage myself anymore, let's start the video. Okay, so when I found out I was pregnant, I was about 2 months already into my pregnancy. I did not know. I was just feeling weird, nauseous. Didn't want to eat my mom's food. I just wanted to eat takeout food, and it was only takeout food that didn't make me feel nauseous. Sorry, Mom, but her food always would make me feel nauseous, and I always felt like I just didn't want to eat it. I don't know. So I was 2 months in. How I know that was when I went to the hospital. I did my first GYN. They're like, "You're 2 months pregnant," and I'm like, "Oh wow, well, I mean, what do you want me to say?" So I from what I heard, I got pregnant around October 25th. Exactly. First they were telling me it was October 27th. Then when I gave birth, they were like, "Oh no, you were supposed to have him." Oh no, not when I gave birth. When I went to the hospital to check up why wasn't he here yet, they told me that I gave birth. I was supposed to give birth on July 25th, and I went. I don't know the word right now, you guys. I'm trying to. Okay, you know what? They said that I had my last menstrual period around October 25th. So that's basically when I conceived, October 25th. But everybody was telling me October 27th until I went to that appointment. When I went to that appointment, I was 8 months pregnant. It was October 27th. I went to the appointment because he was not here yet. I was kind of worried because I was told that he was supposed to be here by October. Oh my God. Sorry, there's so many dates, guys. I'm getting everything mixed up. Okay, so I conceived October 25th. He was supposed to be here by July 25th. He was not. So I had my GYN appointment, I believe, that day, and they were like, if he's not here by August, come in. If he's not here by August 1st, come in. So me, with my mommy instincts, I went to the hospital 2 days later, July 27th. And they told me, you conceived October 25th. So it's okay if it takes a little time. He's probably just comfortable in there, but you will have to be induced. Induced is when they give you this type of medication, they give a JJ to push him down. Because I was not feeling any contractions, my water did not break, so they had to force pregnancy. They had to force the birth. I'd have to get C-section. I pushed him out. So they gave me, okay. Now I'm gonna tell you guys about my midwife before I go more in-depth detail about that. So my midwife, her name was Emily Fitzgerald.
There you go.
She's the one that gave me all my shots, took my weight on every appointment. All my appointments was on Thursday between the time of 10 o'clock. That was the earliest appointment time I had, and the latest appointment I had was at 3:30. So all my appointments were in between the time of 10 o'clock a.m. through 3 o'clock p.m. 3:30 p.m. So I would go see her between those times on Thursday. Those are my appointment times. They said I was gonna have to have my baby at St. Barnabas. To be honest with you guys, I did not want to have my child at St. Barnabas. I did not. I tell you guys, the hospitals I'd rather had him at was either New York Presbyterian, Bellevue, or
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's Roosevelt.
You always get my hospital wrong.
Okay. So now I'm gonna talk to you guys about a medication, a juice that they gave me that me and the baby could not take. It was to see if me and the baby had diabetes. So they gave me this juice 3 times, you guys. The reason why, if you're pregnant out there and they did this to you, or if you're pregnant, get ready for this, sister, because you're gonna have to do this shit. It's nasty as fuck. So they gave me this juice the first time, and the first time it was on Thursday. It was my regular midwife appointment, and I had the juice at 1:30. I had a beautiful lunch, you guys. I had a beautiful breakfast, you guys. I went in, threw the juice up. They said, come back tomorrow at 10 and don't eat anything. So I would eat breakfast around 8 a.m. every morning, right?
No, 9 because it was 9 when you woke up.
Thanks for correcting me. I used to eat breakfast at 9 a.m. I had that appointment. So they told me not to eat anything. So I had to go in at 10. So me and the baby were hungry for a whole hour. Still managed to throw up the juice at 10 a.m. when I went inside. Right? Then they told me, come back next Tuesday at 1 p.m. I came back, I threw it up again. They're like, okay, we're gonna find out a different way to check out your sugar levels to see if you have diabetes or if the baby has diabetes. Because when you're pregnant, they always gotta do these 1,000 tests, make sure that you and the baby are healthy. So this is one of the tests. Don't pay attention to that in the background. That's just my refrigerator making ice. And don't pay attention to that either on the other side of the room. That's just my baby boy playing with his toys. Okay, so then on Thursday, my regular midwife appointment checkup day, I went in around 2 p.m. I believe, 1:30, 2 p.m. And she's like, look, we're going to test it a different way. I'm going to give you 7 sweet fish. And then an hour later, you're going to come back an hour later and we're going to draw blood. So that's what she did. Which they could have just did that in the beginning. Instead of making me drink that fucking nasty ass juice 3 times. Hate that shit. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, now I'm going to talk about the doctor situation and the day that I went in for birth, but before. So I'm going to go back to the day I went in to see if the baby was ready. The day I went in to see if the baby was ready to come out was July 27th, right? So I went in that day and I went into Bellevue and I was like, can I do my juice here? Because they told me that I gotta do that St. Barnabas and I don't want to do it there. And they were like, no, you gotta do it at your hospital if they say you gotta do that. And I was like, no, let's do it. So they had a doctor see me. Baby was not ready to come out. But they said that it was starting to whatever the hell he stays in
Your womb.
my wound or whatever the hell, it was starting to get dry. So he was soon ready to come out, and he was losing room. I could feel cramping. Like, I'm not cramping, but I can feel that it was starting to get cramped. So what I mean is, sorry I'm screaming. It's just my son's banging on his crib, and I want you guys to hear me. So what I mean is it was starting to get cramped. I could feel that he had limited of space to move in the womb. So yeah. So ow, Jesus. Ow. Fuck.
You beating yourself up today?
Ow. Okay. You're gonna sit like this for the rest of the video. Okay, so, sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. So I went in, July 1st. Oh yes, I went in July 1st to go get induced because he wasn't here. I went in, you don't even correct me. I went in August 1st to see, I went in August 1st because he wasn't here yet. It was already August. I didn't feel right. Mama instincts. So I went in August 1st. Not July 1st. I went in August 1st. So by this time, we already had the crib set. We had the baby bag ready. We had his clothes. We had his Pampers. We had his wipes. We had his food, we had his bottles, we had the carriage, we had the car seat, we had everything. Thanks to everyone that gave me everything. So if anybody that gave me hand-me-downs or is watching this video, I really appreciate you. So we basically had everything. We didn't have Bobos, but he didn't like Bobos. He stopped using Bobos around 3 months. So I went in August 1st, and I went into St. Barnabas. The doctor that was gonna do my delivery was a guy doctor, and I was like, no, I want a female doctor. I mean, it's my discretion. He gave me, you guys, by this time they already put the medication in me, so I was already feeling cramping and whatever. And he's like, oh, you're discriminating. You're gonna have short doctors, tall doctors, white doctors, black doctors, skinny doctors, fat doctors, thin doctors,
Asian
thick doctors.
doctors.
He gave me the whole entire speech, you guys. I said, I don't care. It's my discretion, and I want a woman doctor to do my delivery. Do not want a man doctor. Now, I want to explain myself because a lot of people are going to be like, why don't you want a man doctor? I mean, you were having a boy. Why don't you want a guy touching your son? Are you judging? No, I'm not judging gay at all. Matter of fact, I'm sort of gay. I'm bisexual. I like girls and I like boys. Girls and guys. I'm bisexual and I'm not afraid to say it. And I'm doing a video on Friday, you guys, where I'm going to be coming out to you guys, explaining you guys when was my first interaction with a girl, story time of what happened with me and this girl. My fiance already knows that I'm bisexual. I pretty much told him, I think the first day we met, that I was bisexual, which is really weird. But
Yeah.
he's still with me and he doesn't mind it. So, because if he minded, he would have probably left by now. But we have a kid together, so he obviously doesn't mind it. Okay, so I just wanted a female doctor. I don't know. I've always had female doctors take care of me, do my physicals ever since I was little, and I never had a male doctor do a physical on me or touch me or whatever. So I wasn't used to it. So I just didn't want it. So by this time, I'm already in pain and everything, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do my delivery here. You guys are very disrespectful. You guys are very snobby, very bougie, very ratchet. I was in pain. I didn't care who the fuck I cursed out. So I left the hospital, and I was already induced, you guys. So keep in mind, I left the hospital, you guys, induced. Okay, so when I left the hospital, I was a centimeter open. 1 centimeter open. And how I know that, because they checked me like before I left. They said, you're a centimeter open. Are you sure that you want to leave? I'm like, yes. I do not want these doctors delivering my child. You guys are very ratchet, bougie, and I don't like you guys. You guys are very snobby, and I don't like any of you. So I left the hospital. I was trying to make it to Bellevue. Now, mind you guys, I was in the Bronx by 183rd, right? How the fuck am I pregnant little induced in pain ass was gonna make it all the way to Bellevue? I don't know. I made it to 135th. I was at 183rd, took the bus to take the 2 train, and I made it to 135th. I made it to Harlem Hospital. How I know it was Harlem Hospital? Here's the story about that. So we got off the train because I was in so much pain and I couldn't make it to Bellevue. I told my fiance, I can't do this. Please take me to a hospital. I won't sleep. I'm tired. And yeah. So I'm screaming in pain next to the train. We're already on the street level. So I'm screaming in pain. I'm like, get this thing out of me. Get this baby out of me. I want this baby out of me. Get it out of me. And there's like 4 people that pass us. And I'm sure they can see that I'm in pain. And they don't even tell you. They don't really tell us that there's a hospital across the street. Tell you guys it is 2 a.m. and it's pitch black. So if they didn't see it, then they didn't see it. But if they see it, common sense tell us. If they didn't see it, they didn't see it. I mean, you know, it was pitch black. Not even my fiance could see it. So my fiance calls the ambulance, and they make us feel so dumb. They're like, don't you see there's a hospital across the street? no, how the hell are we supposed to see this pitch black? They're like, okay, point taken, and they take me to the hospital. By this time, I'm laying on the gurney. I'm screaming, I'm kicking. I want this baby out of me. Now I go to the hospital, they want to check my vitals, they want to take my weight and everything. And all I want to do is just sleep. So, here comes the funny part that always makes my fiance laugh. Okay, so now I am screaming in pain, and now this white cracker bitch comes to me and she's like, stop crying, you're not even crying real tears. So me, I'm induced, I'm in pain, right? So I say, bitch, do you know how this feels? Have you ever been fucking pregnant? And she just walks out. Then my fiance, right, he really wants to get cursed out. So he leaves, like turns around and then just pretends to walk out. And I'm like, babe, get the fuck over here now. So then he comes back. I think he just like holds my arm or whatever. By this time, I'm in a little room on a bed on like, you know the, what do you call those things? Where like they do your checkups at?
Hospital bed.
So I'm on a hospital bed, you know, with the paper and everything. And I have my little pillow, my little sheet, and I'm kicking. By this time, the whole bed's on the floor, and I'm basically on the tin part of the bed. They're trying to find me a room, find me a bed, and I was like, they're like, do you want anything for the pain, right? And I'm like, yes, can you find me something that's gonna put me to sleep and then just wake me up for the contractions? And they're like, okay, yeah, we have that. Let's see if your Medicaid can cover it. My Medicaid covered it. Now, before they take me to my room, they put me on this nice, comfortable bed. Now, this doctor, this male doctor, you guys, comes to me, okay? And he says, hi, how are you feeling? I say, you really want to know how I'm feeling? I'm pregnant, I'm induced, and I'm in pain. Does that tell you how I'm feeling? He walks away, takes me into my room. Okay, so by the time I got into my room, I was already 2 centimeters. And it was 3 a.m. when I got into my room. I went to sleep. At 5 a.m., this doctor comes and puts this stick in me. My fiance asks me, by this time I was on the medication. They put the medication through my IV. At this time, I heard, like I could hear people talking and my eyes were open so I could see her face, but her face was blurry. I know she was white.
She is Hispanic.
Whatever. She was your complexion, wasn't she?
Your complexion.
Well, she was tan, whatever. Like I just said, I wasn't really there. My eyes saw something that was white touching me. A person that looked white that was touching me. Someone tan, I don't really care. It was a person. And I could hear my fiance talking and he was like, what's that you're putting in her? And she was like, it's a stick. If it turns back, her water broke. It was 5 a.m. my water broke. And I was 8 centimeters wide at 5 fucking a.m.
7. It was at 7 a.m.
You said 5.
My love. No.
And she put the stick in me.
No. At 5 o'clock, they checked if you had broke. At 7 a.m., you was 8 centimeters dilated.
There you go. Trying to make me look dumb. Anyway, at 9, I had the baby. I think it was at 9:20 or 9:22. I had the baby. Then they put the baby on my chest. I said hi to the baby. At this time, I was out of it. I was still on the medication. So then they cleaned me up. They put the baby in this little incubator thing so he can get used to the heat or whatever. I don't know. So then they moved me to this other part of the room called the recovery, where you recover for a day. And they have to check me because they said that I was suffering. When I gave birth, I had high blood pressure. So they had to keep me here and, monitor my high blood pressure. So as they were monitoring me, I was trying to sleep. My fiance was there, and they brought me there at 10 o'clock. I slept 3 hours, you guys. And I felt wonderful. I woke up at 1. I fell asleep at 10. When they brought me there, I went to bed. I felt great. I felt safe. My fiance was watching the baby. I knew everything was going to be okay. So I fell asleep as soon as they brought me to recovery and put me on my other bed. I fell asleep. Then after I fell asleep, I woke up at 1. So I slept from 10 a.m. after I gave birth to 1 p.m. Then I asked my fiance to get me something to eat. And my fiance stood with me until around 7:30 at night, and then he left. This hospital, you guys, is the worst place to go to get birth at, because as I was at recovery after my fiance left, I was falling asleep, just trying to rest and everything. The hospital's quiet. The nurse comes back and she's like, "Hey, no sleeping. You have to monitor your blood pressure. You're not allowed to sleep." I got so mad. I'm trying to rest. The fuck? Let me sleep. So, right? They don't let me sleep. So I have my phone charging and everything, and I'm just resting, and I'm just on my phone. Now this nurse comes. I forgot to tell my fiance about this. This nurse comes. She's like, "You can't have your phone in the charger. You're gonna blow a fuse. Like, you can't use your charger. You can't use your phone and have your phone charging. You're gonna blow a fuse." I'm gonna be like, I said, "It's my phone. I can do whatever I want with it." She just walked away. Now, I'm hungry. My fiance bought me a sandwich, and I ate half of the sandwich, and the other half of the sandwich I put on the floor. It was safe. It was not on the floor, like on the floor. It was in the bag on the floor, wrapped in tin foil. So I put it on the floor because there was no space to put it anywhere else. So a nurse comes, right, and I'm like, "Can you pass me my sandwich?" Because it was on the floor at this time, and I couldn't grab it. It was too far. So I asked her to grab it. She's like, "I'm sorry, you can eat hospital food. You can't eat that. The doctor that was here before me did not tell me that you could eat regular food." What am I, an alien? And I'm Hong Kong? I'm King Kong? I can't eat regular food just because I had a baby? The fuck? What the fuck I look like? So, right? Sorry, guys. He's just cranky and he wants to get out. So I called my fiance and I'm like, "They won't let me eat the sandwich that you brought me." So my fiance literally had to call the hospital and be like, "The doctor before you said that she could eat the sandwich, so I got it for her." So like I was saying, sorry, my fiance got me a sandwich, and the doctor that was on site said I couldn't eat it. So I called my fiance and I was like, "They won't let me eat the sandwich and I'm hungry." So then he called the hospital and he was like, "The doctor before you said that my wife could eat the sandwich, so you could give it to her." So she came back and she's like, "Your fiance just called and said you could have the sandwich." And she picked it up from the floor and she gave it to me. Like I said, it was in a plastic bag wrapped in tin foil, because when I was done with it, I wrapped it back in the tin foil and I put it back on the floor. But I put it near my bed. I don't know. It got like really near the wall. Maybe one of the doctors kicked it by accident. I don't know. So then the next day came. My fiance came like around 2 o'clock. And they took me to the other part of the hospital. And it was one more day. I only stood in the hospital for 2 days. He came on the 3rd, and I left on the 5th or the 6th of the hospital. The 5th or the 6th. He was born August 3rd. So I think I left
2 days.
2 days. So August 4th, 5th. I left August 5th, and I was relieved. So I couldn't, when they moved me to the other part of the hospital, and it was like independent, so like you wouldn't have a lot of nurses like watching you. In your own little room. You had a bathroom. You had to change your kid on your own. You had to feed him and everything. Do everything by yourself. So you had a little TV, and the only channel that I watched was Nickelodeon. It was a nice TV because you could like put it like it was like a sling TV. Basically, you could like adjust it, put it high, put it low. They asked me if I wanted a roommate, and I said I didn't mind, but they said that somebody else was gonna come on the other side of the room, and no one ever did. So then the next day came. My mom came to the hospital, my fiance came to the hospital, and then he left, and then I stood there for one more day, and then they moved. They didn't move me, but I stood there for one more day, and then I left. The day I left was the happiest day of my life. I do not like hospitals. If it was up to me, if it was up to someone, like, I would ask them to become a doctor so I could do home birth. Deadass, because I don't like hospitals. So I got home. Now I'm gonna get into the more in depth. First I want to talk. Okay, sorry. Okay, so now I'm back home. I got a lot of rest the first couple of months. Sorry. So, okay. Now I want to talk about being a teen mom. And I want to tell other teenagers that it's not all fun and games. So if you're a teenager, 16, 17, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 17, I think I said all the teens. So I'm going to say them in order. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, or 19. Do not get pregnant. If you're going to have sex, wear a condom. Use a condom. It's not going to be the end of the world. At least it won't be. Use birth control, use condoms, use protection. I am not saying that having this baby was the worst thing I've ever did. I'm not saying that he is a mistake or that I regret him. All I'm saying is if I would have used protection, I would have not had a baby. Probably until I was at least maybe 25 or 26 years old. Because that's when that's kind of when I wanted my first child, at 25 or 26. Maybe 22, but it was basically after my 21st birthday I was gonna have another kid. I was gonna have a kid, not another kid. I was gonna have my first kid. That's where I planned it. I was gonna have my kid after I turned 21, so I can have my 18th birthday party and I can have my 21st birthday. Because 18 and 21 is the most excited 2 moments in a girl's life. So after I turned 21, I was gonna have my first kid. So maybe after my birthday, or when I turned 22. But hey, it happened. So I just want to tell all the teens out there, if you're going to have sex, use condoms, use protection, use birth control. They have protection for a reason, for you to use it and for you won't have babies. If you think you can take care of a baby, then go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I'm just giving you guys advice. So the next thing I want to talk about is when I found out I was pregnant, my parents were not on board right away. They actually wanted me to abort the baby, and I wasn't with that because I'm against abortion. I don't like aborting babies. To me, if you abort a child, you're killing nature, you're killing God's gift. God made you pregnant for a reason, because God knows that you can take on this challenge. That's why God gave it to you. God would not give you a challenge if he doesn't think you can face it. So that's why I kept the baby. So that is it for this video. There's gonna be a part 3 to this video where I talk about the cravings that I had when I was pregnant. My fiance is really gonna like that and enjoy that video. You guys are really gonna enjoy that video because it's gonna be a lot of weird cravings that I had. I'm gonna mention all the cravings I had, so that's gonna be part 3. That's coming, if not next week, the following week. So this is part 2, then part 3 is coming, and then that will be it for this series. You guys seem to enjoy these story times, so I'm gonna keep story times coming for you guys. I hope you guys like this video, comment below, press your notification bell button so you guys could be always notified when I upload. I also want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. You guys are so amazing, and I love all you guys. And help me get up to 1K subs, and I will be doing 4 giveaways in 2 months. And if you help me get up to my first goal, which is 600 subs, I will give 13 lucky subscribers 13 lucky giveaways. So let's get there. So subscribe like crazy, you guys, and comment down below, like this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video, and peace.